Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, peaceful warriors of the New Earth paradigm shift, as we open our hearts and lift our spirits in this great ascension. The white dove of the Holy Spirit of the Most High descends, meeting and merging with every living heart of our rainbow tribe of the new Lemuria, as she ignites the resurrection flame in the Queen's chamber in the center of the sacred hoop. We are in this time of baptism by fire, as all the dregs are being burnt off to rise like a phoenix from the ashes of the old. The gold, violet, blue, and magenta rays are flowing into this realm from Mother, Father, God, and the heavenly hosts to commence the full transformation of our sacred avatars and mothership Gaia 33 of Fleet New Yerushalema. Our Samura tribe have returned and risen through the White Dragon Nation as guardians and protectors of Gaia and the innocence of the Christed crystal people of the New Earth. The divine oath and sacrament has been fulfilled, and we shall bear witness to the fields of Elysium around all sentient beings of the pure way of love and light. On this 2222 portal, Solaris released another powerful M-class flare this evening that will reach Pachamama just in time for the full supermoon to combine energies for the yin and yang divine union. With this coming Tuesday's full strawberry supermoon in Sagittarius, will usher in this time of revelation and the evolution of cosmic consciousness into true unity with all life and all timelines, realms, and dimensions. We are receiving wave after wave of activations and code for initiation of the higher light. We need to rest our bodies when we can to integrate the energy into our DNA, cells, and atoms for the full upgrades and encodement of the crystalline diamond body of light. As Shakti and Shiva merge together in the heavens, the eagle and condor unite in the earthly plains in Heros Gamos. The Buddha presides over the great awakening as we step into the pure awareness of our clear presence in the oneness of all things, our true nature. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. We continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 3 degrees, 16 minutes Sagittarius. The sun is at 22 degrees, 9 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Gemini. 3 fledglings in a nest high in a tree. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 4 degrees Sagittarius. A little child learning to walk. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from the Summit Lighthouse. The great central sun is the center of the cosmos, the point of integration of the spirit matter cosmos, the point of origin of all physical spiritual creation, the nucleus or white fire core of the cosmic egg. The god star Sirius is the focus of the great central sun in our sector of the galaxy. The spiritual sun behind the physical sun in the center of the universe is not, as it would seem, in back of the physical sun. It is congruent with or superimposed upon it, but in another dimension. Man's own causal body is a miniature replica of the great central sun. Moreover, every atom and manifestation is built upon the same pattern of energy spirals, evolving spheres within spheres. The color bands of the great central sun as well as of the atom are planes of God's consciousness, differentiated only by their frequency or vibration, and the white fire core is the focus of spirit becoming matter and matter becoming spirit. Thus, in the center of the spirit-matter cosmos and in the heart of every atom, the spiritual sun and the physical sun coexist. Here in the white fire core, the simultaneous manifestation of spirit and matter provides the necessary components for creation. Here and only here can creation be born. 11 concentric rings surround the core of God's being. These, together with the center, make up the 12 planes of consciousness found in the atom of God, 7 outer rays and 5 secret rays. And from divine Butler of the light Pars Kute, we are indeed in the time of transmutation. Fire cleanses, it burns off all impurities. It clears away everything in its path that is not in alignment with its power, its purity, its clarity. Our ascension evolves through that divine consciousness. We are evolving at light speed, and yet it is not fast enough for us. We breathe, we slow down, and breathe. All is evolving in perfect divine order, in a way that will bring joy and benefits beyond what we can imagine. We trust the divine consciousness. It has our backs, our fronts, our hearts, and our histories. There is no detail unloved or unforgiven, not one. With divine love of one Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the light, Teri Morehu. This is a quantum shift that is occurring, and established paradigms are being dismantled and losing their power. We have been clearing our karmic slate so that we are devoid of old patterns and energetic frequencies that would otherwise pull us back into reruns of old stories and patterns. These old stories would only serve to trip us up and cause us to stay asleep. As this detoxing continues, we'll start to move away from a carbon density into a much fresher crystalline state. We are being led away from old damaging self-fulfilling prophecies. When we look at the current state of the world, heaven and earth at times can seem like just a pipe dream. Yet the divine intelligence has it in hand. There is a bigger plan going on than what it seems at first glance. If we look deeper, we see this as a world illumination and an unprecedented collective birth that we are about to experience. But we are in the throes of the death of an old way of life. Old contracts and old agendas are still moving aside. We are going through, not just as an individual dark night of the soul, but a collective one. It's all of us together. We are evolving consciously en masse as one unified cosmic heart. From TerryLynnMorehu.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling like you are on fire? Maybe feeling incredibly hot, and yet wherever you are is not the least bit hot. Are you having trouble sleeping because you feel so hot and may even be sweating? All is well, beloveds. It is not some issue to be concerned with. We are in the holy fire. This is a fire from within that is expanding our consciousness and awareness. I have been on fire now for many months and have laugh after laughed about how sweaty and uncomfortable it is at times. It is hilarious. Another solar flare, another plasma influx, they have nothing on this holy fire. I continue to flow in the experience with all of the joy in my heart and all of the laughter, knowing with every fiber of my being just how holy and glorious each and every moment is. Remain steadfast in the peace within your heart, and many blessings will be revealed to you. No need to think about it, worry about anything, or figure anything out. It's all unfolding for you without any effort. You know that phoenix you've seen that makes you smile? That is you. You are rising from a most holy fire. Let it be. Breathe. Be. Breathe. Be. Feel your heart smile. Glory, glory be. All is so truly well, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. Matthew 3:11. And from Divine Butler of the Light Seraph Night. Divine truth. Energy ripples out across the earth. As you heal yourself, that energy connects the energetic grid across the earth. You are constantly shifting as you heal yourself. This is sacred work, and this is how we raise our vibration and shift the collective. Many souls are going through a phenomenal metamorphosis rebirth at this current stage in humanity's conscious evolution and awakening. Know you can do this against all odds, obstacles, challenges. Yes, you can eradicate all the old programs, stories, beliefs, conditioning, and egoic ways by healing those dark shadows and transform your life. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence, Way Showers, why peace is a key. Within the state we call the human, with every human there is a state of peace to be found. Within the state of peace, there is the absence of meaning. When there is absence of meaning, there is the absence of personality reaction. There is an absence of reaction, because there is literally the absence of judgment. With the absence of judgment, there is the absence of polarity. Outside of the polarity field, there is peace. Peace is a neutrality and a harmonic frequency experienced outside of the field of polarity. Every being can choose to access this by their moment-to-moment choices. There is only experience for the soul. Soul. As soul, we see differently, we experience differently, we choose differently. The soul has many harmonics. The human linear mind could describe some of these harmonics as peace, love, harmony, wisdom, joy. These are just some. There are higher frequencies that are experienced, yet cannot be converted into a linear language and meaning. Yet as the soul, being soul embodied, there is no meaning when experiencing these harmonics, because the soul is not the human linear mind that thinks and creates meaning. The soul experiences and chooses what to experience. It creates experience with the energy presence of love. As the soul in the state of soul, there is no linear thought, so meaning is absent from the experience. There is just experiences in the state of love. This is why as we become higher and higher in frequency, we identify less with the spoken words, speaking and listening to a human linear language created in personality mind. And we identify more and more with sensing and being, energy, because as the soul we are experience of light, frequencies and vibration, weaving as light and vibration outside of the field of polarity, yet simultaneously experiencing a human body in a condensed light reality. With love, Amanda Lawrence. And from a gift from Gaia, remember, loves, if you are on the manifestation quest, that you are already a master at manifesting. Every single person on this planet is a master at manifesting. The evidence is seen in that everyone has their own reality. The reality is the law of attraction at work, always. It cannot do or be anything other than that. The law of attraction is constantly in operation. Your only requirement is to become aware of it and choose the vibration to be that will provide the next and the next higher vibration to experience. There is no thing more important than your vibration. Everything you are experiencing is a direct reflection or feedback from your vibration. Therefore, your vibration is your building block to life. Your vibration is built upon your mental constructs, which are your beliefs and memories from the past, and your fears of what you believe to be an unstable future. Unstable future because you have no control, or so you think. This is a commonplace unconscious thought because mind mastery has been prioritized, and neither has understanding ourselves spiritually, and by this I do mean from a religious concept. I mean understanding ourselves energetically as a basic viewpoint, to then further exploring you as a divine being in the form of a more disciplined practice. You essentially already have all the tools to feel very grounded in terms of how your future unfolds, and a great place to begin is in the teaching of the law of mentalism. Remember, the physical experience is understood through the mental sphere, and the mental sphere is understood through the spiritual sphere. In making this your focus, it transforms how you get to experience life, health, and wealth. What I find most common with those I work closely with is how the manifestation teachings are often feeding the attachments and addictions to the physical sphere of existence, and so enhances the carrot and the stick template, in which fulfillment and satisfaction is never found, and this also means pure presence is unavailable, and perfect peace is unable to activate. Peace is ultimate healing. Peace returns the physical to the original blueprint for this flesh suit, and health is your pathway to wealth. So remember that you are perfect, whole, and complete, and that you are already powerfully manifesting. Your evidence to your power is in every single thing you are currently processing of your experience. It is all you. It is all your creation, and so if you would like to change this experience or how you feel about this experience, then transform from the core belief, and all else will begin to form to that new command. Now you can declare, I am powerfully manifesting in each moment, and I choose to create my world from the highest light vibration I can be in this now moment. From a gift from Gaia.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Maureen Moss. Resolution and Ascending. I remember being a little girl and the number 7 and day Thursday suddenly became my favorite number and favorite day for no apparent reason. In May I reached 7 decades on this earth this time, and my birthday was on Thursday. Never making my birthdays a big thing, this was different. This was sacred, and I felt it for almost a month prior to coming upon it. For quite a while prior to it, I felt to prepare myself for walking through what Yeshua has called the resolution gateway. He said, in essence, resolve gives peace and strength to every cell in the body. It's a way to reach a depth of quietude pertaining to what has been and pushes the soul to its next experience. I asked myself, actually my higher self asked me, if I felt resolved with the compilation of my human lives and numerous cycles and timelines of the old earth. It matters that we are, in order to be a clean slate, in a state of neutrality, open-hearted, and gratitude to ascend. I wasn't sure. Anna, Yeshua's grandmother, had suggested several months ago that I take the time to be calm and recognize my own evolution. To me, it also meant to include what I can remember of what were past lives and even now a parallel life, not linger on the details, though to bring the essence of them into the now of this present life on earth, for they were all a part of it. If not a soul walking, through the womb they came lifetime after lifetime, with core wounds, memories, and strengths that would be integrated into this lifetime, healed and made holy. That was a grand purpose for this, our lifetime, and end time of the human experience as it has been known, working diligently and consciously to that end for a very long time, though with an enhanced awareness and commitment after my interaction with Anna. Opinions of myself created through harsh judging, impeding eyes, and misperceived beliefs shifted into clarity. Battle cries calmed down. I have been able to be present and embrace my evolution, not casting any of it aside. As we know, it's been a long, often harsh earth journey peppered with miracles and numerous soul missions, created to experience human life from every conceivable angle, though with only one true purpose, to unify love in and through it all. I kept this prayer I had written as I began this conscious journey. Beloved Holy Ones, a reflection of my I Am presence, assist me to physically, mentally, emotionally, cellularly, and spiritually release the untruthful, misinformed, and interfered with life I submitted to the absence of truth, love, and belief of separation from you and my true God essence. May that which obscures or impedes my path to my highest potential be removed from within and without, that I may experience in all of its glory and holiness the resurrection and the life of who I truly am in consciousness and heart and as soul. On June 2nd, I found myself in what seemed like one fell swoop, with deep, quiet tears flowing, loving, honoring, and blessing the entirety of this one named Maureen in this now and all other aspects of my soul, known and unknown on earth and in the cosmos. I felt the carpet roll up behind me, all that was. I felt shaken and then quiet. Once again I spoke the words I had written a while ago. On this day and all days going forward, I call my higher self, soul self, and I Am presence to unite within my body of love, that we may ascend as one gracefully into unrealized new beginnings. On this day and all days going forward, I amplify the God presence in my heart, and I pronounce, embrace, and establish in my heart my true identity as I am. As I pronounce this truth, the God in me and as me rises, alchemized all former notions that I am something other. Beloved Mother, Father, God, I am. Take control of my bodies now and forever. Bathe me with your holy light. Purify and fill every cell in my physical form and bodily systems with your love. In deep gratitude I thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Upon finishing this writing that began as a journal entry to myself, I was clearly guided to send it forth, and so I am. May it serve you in some way. I have informed this type of resolution is both important and connected to the 8822 Lionsgate. In closing for now, as we continue to transcend the external chaos, collapse, and interloping energies while integrating never-experienced frequencies of light, I send love and blessings to all. We are almost indescribable of the source beings of light, children of the Mother, extensions of the Father, with layers of multidimensionality and universality within our souls. The words vast, tenacious, powerful, courageous, light warriors, galactic ambassadors, angels, star beings, and gathered masters committed to love speaks of us also, and now with little reprieve here, we are consciously ascending ourselves anew into new beginnings that we, as I am, are creating. Eternal love, gratitude, and deep respect, Maureen. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy Elizabeth, we are taking a bit of a battering as energies assert their rightful alignment through our spiritual, emotional, and physical bodies. As we approach 12/6/22, we are experiencing a bolder connection to the cosmos and further lighting up our energetic bodies, including the triad connection of the following 3 chakras, which are creating a portal to the higher dimensions. I have written of this before, but today has proven to be a major boom in certain energetics that is triggering something big enough to stimulate our nervous system and present as physical sensations. The chakra triad involves the mouth of God, back of the head, magenta frequency, the third eye and pineal gland, brow, indigo frequency, the stellar gateway above the head, gold frequency. You may be feeling a variety of symptoms depending on the workings and sensitivities of your own nervous system. Common experiences are air pressure and ringing, head and sinus pain, inflammation, swollen neck glands, dry or sore mouth, tingling around the face, drowsiness, fatigue, flu-like symptoms, tingling skin, hot and cold switches, muggy thoughts, brain fog. The best response is to surrender and open your heart to the flow. You may be lucky enough to hear the beat of the cosmos run through you as you accept yourself as a conduit of divine frequencies. We are all here to do the cosmic dance. Shut down your physical body through rest and relaxation, meditation or sleep, and allow your light body to join in with the dance of the cosmic flame, as the Ascension flame is alighted in all. This is the living spirit of the divine expressing a connection with you, also known as the Holy Spirit. These times are divinely protected by Saint Germain under the frequency of the violet ray. Call upon this to activate a sacred space within and around you. To support those seemingly unawakened or vulnerable, visualize a violet halo around their head to offer crown chakra healing. Remember never to force any energies or intentions on another. By the time I write to you next, we will all be a little closer to living under a new purity of mind. 3 tips as we head towards the full moon ahead of the solstice. Drink water, get into water, rest. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury conjunct Sedna in Taurus. Sedna is now on the final degree of Taurus. It's a critical degree, volatile, potent with transformative energy, extreme in its action. As Sedna is goddess of the ocean, this is like an underwater earthquake, a tidal wave manifesting in the mind. There are things we need to know, but we've been tempted to push them away. No more, says Sedna as she slaps her tail. Here is the information, the conversation, the connection that must be had. Here is the voice that must be heard. Some things are too precious, too important to remain silent. Speak up. Mercury is like a sonar. Beep, beep, beep. Leave a message after the tone. Maybe it's an idea, a dream, a snippet of synchronicity that shakes your world. Consider the meaning in the message. Note any resistance that arises, especially if it's attached to fear of change or feelings of unworthiness. Evolution will happen. Even if we dig our feet in the ground, welcome new material as it arises, even if it makes you uncomfortable at first. What is lost in translation now will make sense soon. Make way for pearls of wisdom. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Crystal Rabbit Moon, Red Crystal Serpent, Magic Turtle Day. Tone of Moon and galactic signature are the same. 12. Yoga of Cooperation, Human, Sage. Feel the stable coherency of 12, a dozen. Feel the root of this organizational form in your body temple. 12 is the number of the temple. 12 is also the basis of erroneous human perception about time, but only when it denies the power of 13. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Yoga of service, hence 12 is the cooperative force of service. 12 is the crystal force in the yoga of cooperation. Cosmic History Chronicles, Volume 7. Key 411. Cosmic Ascension governs the second time dimension. Cosmic Ascension is the result of mastering higher mind control. The second time dimension is a function of the fourth mental sphere, continuing consciousness. Beta Alpha, hyperplasma of higher mind control. 260 keys to Synchronotron from 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, 1010 coming in. Keen 25, Red Crystal Serpent. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are dedicate, cooperate, and universalize. This sociable energy reminds us that working in a team can yield results, and more importantly, we are all in this together. Try to cooperate with one another today instead of just continuing to struggle on your own. The 12th day is about identifying your tribe and celebrating the things we have in common. Find the others, as Terence McKenna once said. Today's number is perfect for attending a meeting, getting involved in community, and anything else that involves folks gathering together. No man is an island, or woman. We are social creatures, and we achieve so much together when we cooperate. Today is Red Serpent, and keywords associated with it are instinct, survival, and life force. The serpent is a master of self-renewal, and it is a very healing symbol, and in my personal opinion, the most complex day in the Tzolk'in. People born on Red Serpent days are very complex too, and they are also very good at renewing themselves when they need to. They are able to shed off their old skin and just start over. For the rest of us, we can use Red Serpent days to do just that. Let go of what holds you back and make a new life for yourself. This is one of the reasons the serpent is healing. Serpent days can leave us feeling hypersensitive too, so don't be hard on yourself or others. The serpent also symbolizes transmuting poison. To survive a snake bite, shamanically speaking, is to spit out the venom within you. Healing begins when we face our darkness, our poison, and we process the experience. Focus today on what you can shed and what you no longer need. Now when the serpent falls on a number 12 day, don't undertake this process alone. A group or class that facilitates healing is best. Be aware, today is the kind of day that friskiness can surface, as there's a great deal of energy in the Kundalini. And when you consider that this snaky energy is combined with the desire to be with others, well, I'll leave that to your imagination. If you find yourself feeling frisky today, remember that all that serpent energy that resides in your base chakra is wanting to uncoil and connect to your crown chakra. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Crystal Serpent, 12 Chikchan, Keen 25, 12th of June 2022. Cooperative thriving. 12/6/2022 equal 12/6/6 equal 12/12 equal 3/3 equal 6. 3/3 Holy Divine Portal. Day codes 12 Acquiring Strength, Wisdom. 3 Holy Triad, Joy, Creativity, Divine. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. Month year codes 6, 12, 3, 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. A powerful code for stepping up and out of survival mode and being the change you seek. Day 12 of the White Wizard Wave spell, we were learning to unleash our magic through our pure hearts. Today we universalize this wisdom and dedicate all the experiences we have had to the higher collective mind. The wizard teaches the serpent to pause, be reflective, and not react from fear, but rather from the space of love and trust, for this is how the magic can truly flow. Crystal Tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. Crystal is the highest tone in the mental plane, meaning it is the highest level of the mind's capacity to operate with other minds in cooperation. By stage 12, old emotions, beliefs, and programs have been released and dissolved through the space and freedom engendered by yesterday's spectral phase of dissolution and release. New space is created for something new to emerge. New partnerships are forged. Energy comes together and crystal beings form. Stories must be shared of the wondrous and brave adventures we have been on. The crystal tone energy is brilliant for gaining crystal clear clarity and guidance for the next steps forward. Communication and networking flows. Information from spirit in all realms flow, particularly through the receptive shamanic power of the White Wizard. This knowledge is freely accessible by all of the new crystal beings connected to Gaia's crystalline communication grid. Today's questions are, how can I share my passion, wisdom, and magic, engaging with others in cooperative projects for the advancement of humanity? How can we cooperate with our communities to universalize the big picture for our global family? Divine blessings for mastering your fearful instincts and transforming them into divinely guided co-creations. In la Ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 25, Red Crystal Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to survive. Universalizing instinct. I seal the store of life force with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of navigation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us, our work and mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank an anonymous donor today for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Angel of the Light. We appreciate you and your continued support. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Myra, for your purchase today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate your support. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer for personal ascension. In the name of my beloved God Presence I Am, I ask to receive the initiations needed to qualify for ascension. I call for a great cosmic shaft of cosmic purity flame to remove from my mind, my thoughts, my feelings, and my body, and all subtle bodies, every vibration of human creation that is impure in substance and less than my divine perfection in God. May the flame of purity transmute from my world all remaining negative energies. May the love of Christ expand in me through the power of the Ascension flame. May the resurrection flame awaken the memories of my divine blueprint, so that I can be free forever from all discord that I have ever created. I affirm that I am purity in action. I am God's purity established within my mind, body, and soul. Let me also invoke purity for every part of life on earth. Let me invoke purity for my family, my friends, and for the whole family of God, all kingdoms in the earth. And so it is, beloved, I am. From the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful week ahead, a most powerful and blessed full supermoon in Sagittarius Tuesday. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.